Hello guys and gals, me Mudahar. Is this image worth $7.58 million? No? Ladies and gentlemen, I want to have a good old-fashioned time with you. Now, let's talk about NFTs. I made a video a while back when I talked about NFTs, and I was a much nicer individual. Now, as time has passed and the technology has basically proven itself to be just overtaken by the absolute slumlords of the internet, I'm not exactly the most hyped up person on it, okay? I think NFTs are a waste of time. I think they kill the environment, and a lot of the use cases for NFTs just don't really seem to make a lot of sense for me. Now, don't take my word for it. I think I have some mathematical proofs. Now, to start this video off, it's sponsored by good old Logan Paul, who apparently posted out, "I just got a $630,000 offer for my favorite CryptoPunk. Should I sell?" Now, ladies and gentlemen, here's a Turing test for human beings, okay? If you get offered over $5 for a bunch of JPEGs, you probably should sell them. But now here's the thing. If you're getting offered over $500,000 for JPEGs, you should probably sell them, okay? Let's go watch this.
I need your help. A couple months ago, I bought this CryptoPunk. This one's my favorite. I have a bunch, but I love this one. And I just got a bid on it for $632,000, which is insane for a JPEG. My question is this: do I sell it for that price, or should I?
Yes, you do. You sell the fucking thing. Who's telling this guy not to? Now, don't worry. There's an update. Was offered $700,000, but decided not to sell. Now, I know that everyone says art is in the eyes of the beholder, but CryptoPunks, for those of you who don't know, let's whittle on back. Actually, I want to read a couple of smart sort of NFT investors real quick. Don't sell. Bit of a lowball offer, in all honesty. I love this one. It's the best response. Muffar offered $630K for meaningless pixels. You sell that for $1 if offered. Tell me you know nothing about crypto networking without telling me you know nothing about crypto networking. I'm just telling you right now, that's $500,000 that you just gave up over pixels. I'd sell it. As simple as that. Reject it. I can't believe I'm saying this, but reject it. Every time I come across NFTs, it's always sort of enamored by individuals that also have NFTs. It's like an entire community of individuals that are trying to bump the speculative prices of these picture files up so that they all can make a big giant proof of cash, okay? Now, for those of you who don't know what a CryptoPunk is, let's go look at CryptoPunks, okay? 10,000 unique collectible characters with proof of ownership stored on the Ethereum blockchain, a blockchain notorious for consuming a shit ton of power and having some of the highest gas fees in the crypto network imaginable. Now, here's what a CryptoPunk looks like. Apparently, they're all like unique, I guess you could say. You got Doc Brown over here, you got a Zamble, and you got like a weird 80s version of Cyborg from Teen Titans. I don't know, okay? Now, if you go around over here, you can see that the number of sales, there have been 11,312 sales of CryptoPunks in the last 12 months. The total value lifetime is $719 million. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't need to tell you that that might be the weirdest sale of What? Current lowest price punk available, $87,000. I'm done. 87 grand. 87. You know, you can buy yourself a nice BMW for that. No, I'm just going to buy JPEGs instead. Now, of course, some of the largest sales have been 2.53 million. This monkey thing got sold for 1.25 million. Why? I don't fucking know, okay? Anybody can take this monkey, right-click, and save image as, all right? Go to desktop, done, all right? There you go. I just saved myself 1.25 million. Oh, damn, look at that. Whoa, we're really unique, right? This punk doesn't get checked to the airport. This one does, apparently, I guess. Ladies and gentlemen, real fucking unique, by the way. They're just skin tone changes. Stop it. Why are they all offered for $262,000? Stop it, okay? This one has less hair, and now they're charging less for it. That's fucked up. Now listen, young degenerates of the internet, I'm not an artist, okay? So I can barely draw a stick figure. I'm just saying a lot of these things I feel could have been drawn up by someone on Fiverr for a good $5. Okay, anybody could have fired up some MS Paint for this and make these monkeys. In my opinion, all right, they don't really look that artistically complex. All right, they're just random pixel art being sold for $1 million. All right. Now the idea behind NFTs, all right, as far as I know, is that they are non-fungible tokens. So someone can buy a non-fungible token. As far as I know, these images come with one minted token. Right now, people buy these tokens. So from what I understand, effectively what you're doing is you're buying a receipt, okay? So you remember how just a few minutes back I downloaded that image? Anybody can download the image, but only one person can have the token. And so the value of the token really appears to be that you can prove to yourself that, hey, on this blockchain network, I'm the dipshit that spent 7 figures to buy this image, okay? Everyone else is just right-click, save image as for free anyways, as they should. Now, you can imagine with the amount of sales and the money on the line in the Ethereum network being exchanged, these are bad for the environment, cosmically bad. We're at a point where entire networks are consuming more power than some G20 countries, like Argentina, for instance. In fact, there are some actual solutions to this, and one of them is changing the way that we handle the consensus mechanisms, which right now we use proof of work, which is incredibly computationally expensive, and that's by design, okay? Now, there are things called proof of stake, which have better energy efficiency, okay? You don't need lots of energy to mine blocks, lower barriers of entry, stronger immunity to centralization, and stronger support for shard chains, okay? So, all in all, proof of stake sounds like it's going to be a new way to make these things more energy efficient. Now, I got this image of this weird guy right here, okay? This image on my computer is recognized as gross.jpg, right? Now, to understand, a digital file, if I was to type MD5 sum, okay, and I was to just put that image in, it would give me this number. This number is the MD5 checksum of that image, right? Now, if I was to take this exact same image and I was to just right-click, copy and paste it numerous times, give it new names, copy and paste again. What's wild is, to computers, these files are the exact same. You see how these numbers, these MD5 checksums, are the same? Why you use these MD5 checksums, by the way, just a quick mention, is let's say you're downloading like an operating system or a file from a company, and you want to make sure that's the same file and not tampered by a hacker. You check its MD5 sum against what the company is reporting to be the official one to prove that you have an untampered file. What this number proves is these files are the exact same, okay? Now, again, anybody can download the CryptoPunks, or really any NFT image for that matter, and they could still have the exact same file, the exact same quality, and share it around. The NFT just proves that you're the person that spent money to own it on the blockchain. Now, to understand, there's no international requirement to say, hey, you can't share memes or images around unless you have the NFT. No one's questioning you for it. Owning the NFT literally means you just own a digital token of that file. People are still sharing the file around. Now, I've seen people compare this to actual physical art, and one of the weird parallels that I see in the physical art world sometimes is traces of money laundering, and I can kind of almost see some of these high-end NFTs exhibit that same sort of weirdness, if you will. But I think a better example right now, at least to me, is kind of like owning physical editions of video games, right? This is Danganronpa right now, version 3, okay? This is a very good visual novel, and right now on PlayStation Network, you can pick this shit up for $53, okay? To be honest with you, I've seen NFTs, a lot of people have said it's kind of cool if you look at this from physical game ownership, digital game ownership, DLCs, things of that nature, but is it really that much more different than the current systems that we already have? Systems like Steam, Xbox Live, PlayStation Network, Epic Games. You can buy this game digitally for $53. Sometimes it drops on sale to $29 or something, so you can get some good savings. If you go to eBay right now, you can pick this game up for $711. Very expensive. Would never recommend it. Go pick it up digitally. I picked this game up for $40. All right, so I guess I made some bank in my opinion. But the reality of it is, this is a physical disc. Okay, that means it physically is made in limited copies, all right? And you really can't recreate this. This physical disc comes with the game's file and a tiny license package that allows me to recognize this game on any PlayStation device, install it on any applicable device, and run it, okay? The physical version of this actually has some value to it. It actually has an originality that has a tangible use case. A fucking JPEG really doesn't seem like it offers me that same level of usability, if you will. It seems to me that the value of NFTs really comes down into a market of people who buy these useless JPEGs and basically hype these things around to followers or various people who are just getting into the crypto community. And because they hype them, they artificially inflate their value. And really the hopes is if you buy an NFT, you're trying to pass it along to some other dumbass who actually has a lot of money to buy it off of you for a higher price. So really, the only people that are making money out of NFTs are really finding the value in it are those that are actively flipping these NFTs and using it as a way to siphon money out of actual fucking dumbasses who don't really understand that you're not actually owning the fucking image. You own the NFT of the image, okay? To be honest with you, it just sounds like you own the fucking receipt of it. You get to put your name on the giant internet dunce cap as I own this NFT. What value does this have? I don't know. There's no legal system in the world that says, hey, you can't share this file around unless you have the fucking NFT, all right, as far as I know. And now, where I think the actual problem lies into it is that there's a lot of people who defend NFTs, and there's a lot of people willing to, tell you that there's a financial incentive in all this. Listen, I get it. The technology is nice, and I'm sure it can be used for a lot of different things aside from shitty JPEGs. But if you're in this market to get money, listen, unless you have the clout to modify and speculate the market, artificially inflate these prices, it's not worth it for you, okay? And you probably shouldn't get into it anyways, because I'm almost certain there's some legality issues behind it too. Now, Logan Paul isn't immune from this crypto stuff. I actually used to think this guy was getting better, but Logan Paul, I just don't like this guy's character anymore, okay? This is the dude that promoted Dink Doink Coin a month ago, okay? And I was going to cover this after Save the Kids, but there are other videos by, people like iDubbbz and CoffeeZilla that you can watch right now to get a better idea. Logan promotes, this is the dumbest, most ridiculous shit coin I've ever seen. That's why I'm all in to the moon. All right, Logan Paul over here, verified account, by the way. And then you've got Dink Doink. So you go to the website, and Dink Doink coincidentally is also giving free NFTs to people that are holding the coin. So you have to buy the fucking Dink Doink token, and then they print shitty NFTs and they sell it to you. And unless you can find other people that find value in these shitty Dink Doink JPEGs, then you're able to make money. Until then, these NFTs are as useless as the fucking token you buy. How useless is Dink Doink? Well, when Logan started promoting it, bam, it was right here. And now Dink Doink is way in the shitter. June 28th, all right? So he was all in around there. June 28th, and then June 28th, it just starts dropping, and it never recovers. This token is as valueless as the NFTs that are printed around it. I mean, dude, they're not even trying to hide it. It's literally just some shitcoin, okay? At this point, they don't even care about hiding any of this. Dink Doink is currently being held by 10,000 addresses, over 10. These are all the people that are, like, losing their cash on the Dink Doink. Hell, if we click on a random account like OX961, this person bought how much Dink Doink 38 days ago? Around where? The 27th? Around the same time as that tweet. $23. So not a whole lot of money, but how much money do you think they made when they sold it like 4 hours ago? Let's see that one. $1. They lost everything. It's not the biggest loss I've seen, but still, that can be mirrored for a bunch of other Dink Doink investors. Unless you're actively able to manipulate the market and, like, pump and dump, it ain't worth getting into it, man. It ain't worth it. 16-bit images, CryptoPunks, whatever they are, all right, are not worth 6 figures, 7 figures, or whatever the highest amount they're actually ever sold for. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the thing that's killing NFTs. This is the thing that's killing crypto, okay? It's giving it all a bad image. Ladies and gentlemen, these things are not worth the amount of money that these influencers are kind of speculating them to be, okay? They're literally just images. They offer you no tangible ownership. You can spend the $700,000 on items that can compound later on and give you far better returns. Even if these NFTs are shot up to $50 million by like 2,300, you're gonna have to find somebody willing to buy this shit. It's not a market you want to get into, and don't be goated that these things actually have any value to them. NFTs are just tokens at the end of the day. You don't even really own the image yourself. It's not like the ownership of the image goes to you by some international group anyways. Anybody can download the image and start copying and pasting it. You're the only dumbass if you buy the NFT that can prove, yeah, I own the receipt of owning it, I guess, pretty much where it's at. So you kill the environment and get really nothing tangible in return out of it. And any influencer that's joined the party and is actively promoting this shit, they either believe in it or they know that they can profit off of it by manipulating the market in some capacity. Ladies and gentlemen, this is me, Mutahar, and yeah, if you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. Dislike if you dislike it. I am out.